Hello there everyone and welcome back. That was an abysmal failure against the warlock. Although to be fair, I probably was going to lose that mission, or at least what I really wanted, which is the extra amount of supply I was going to get for the success of that mission. And with the warlock showing up, that was very unlikely to happen unless I want to commit a very aggressive play, which probably means I'm going to lose a couple of soldiers. So, in the end, it may be a blessing in disguise to forfeit, or was it not really, suffer any losses in that battle, although I still have this stiletto round dark event to deal with as a result, but with how well I've been dealing with the troopers so far, this should not be a big concern, so long as I continue to prioritize them like I have been. Whether it's a good idea remains to be seen, because we are going to be dealing with Vipers, we are doing a retaliation, in which case I believe there's going to be a lot of Vipers to deal with here. This is going to be very problematic, but at the same time, I don't think I lose contact with this region just because it's also in my home starting territory. So I should be okay on that regard. I feel like anyway. But let's get our roster figured out here. I have been spending some time looking at bonds, and I think I know who I want for this. I want Evan, and what is it? Is it Fargus? I believe it was Fargus I want, or Sun He. I'm losing my train of thought already. But yeah, I want these three corporals in on this because I believe, yeah, it's Fargus and Evan that are about to get their bond level in. And then Sun He, from what I can see, was it Shimon is at least one of the highest ranking soldiers that I have access to that has really good compatibility with. So I want to start getting these bonds all situated to get the extra bit of power. Although, if I were to be perfectly honest, the combat intelligence on Lorenzo is really tempting there. But I got a good handful of geniuses already, or gifted characters, so I think they'll be self-sufficient. My tactical, my training center is going to be finished in a few days too, so I'm going to actually be able to spend some of these ability points I've been building up. So I'm really excited. Now, it just remains to be seen who my other two soldiers are. I didn't get too nitpicky trying to figure out bond levels or cohesion, because I think that's asking for a lot of lack of synergy with my soldiers. So we're going to have a second specialist in here because of course I want to train up as many medics as possible, because with a 30-day wound on Anya, it kind of emphasizes the point I always need to have some kind of specialist or medic available, because once they start getting heavily wounded they're out for a while. But it remains to be seen who is going to be my last one. I want to throw another squaddy in there. And I do have a Phantom with Sun He in this group. She has Phantom, and that's going to be really good for the retaliation. Mainly because I don't get concealment for this mission, unless they have Phantom or they're a Reaper that. So using that to spot out some early pods is going to be essential to get my ambush, or at least my positioning all set up. Don't know if it's going to work very well for ambushes, because as soon as everyone moves up to try and get vision, they're going to immediately activate. So it's not as convenient as it sounds. But who do I want for my last? I'm really hesitant to kind of throw in an extra ranger in all honesty. Their super aggression is going to be a bit of a liability, and I've been burnt a little bit going with two sharpshooters like in that last mission, because the layout looked good, and then I realized the damn commander was nowhere near where I had hoped to stage up. But two grenadiers could be good for destroying lots of cover, and if I'm so lucky, maybe they can hit two soldiers as well. That'd be really nice, but let's unequip everything. I do have a gas grenade I'm willing to utilize, and a gas grenade is actually going to be really damn handy here for a little bit of crowd control. It is basically a flashbang without the disorientation, as I said before, and since I'm expecting to fight a lot of Vipers and not so much sectoids, this might be more powerful than the actual flashbang itself. I feel like anyway. But it still doesn't hurt to have these flashbangs available, just in case, because if I am fighting Vipers, they're going to start grabbing me and getting me a nice little grab. And this is like one of the first soldiers where turn off the unrestricted customization is actually hindering it, because normally this would be at least working properly in terms of physics, but now it's not, so everything's been looking good when I turn off that mod, not so much for poor Hong here. So hopefully, if that gets updated quickly, then we can correct this, but that's not too drastic. we're probably not going to notice it, I'm hoping, as much for the actual mission itself. But now we got to get equipment set up. And we have Advanced Magazine, and we have Expanded Magazine. And I also have an autoloader. Do I want to do that? Having the 2-point Expanded Magazine is going to be good for, like, the later skills. So it's definitely worth having this on a cannon at least. Maybe it won't be as useful now, but later on, once I get, what is it, Demolitions, Chain Shot, what is it, Saturation Fire, all those big, expend multiple shots type of abilities, it'll be useful. Now, let's get our big scope in. 10% scope's going to be handy. Shaman's going to need it. And shotgun. I don't think I have any special shotgun with the loss of my hair trigger, unfortunately. But I do have an autoloader. Is that a good idea? There is some practical use in it, I'm not going to lie, but I routed a laser sight, and I also took a mod that changes up the repeater, because I don't really want to use the repeater's instant kill ability like in my last playthrough. I took the mod that increases their critical damage instead, so I may actually hold off on that. But not having an upgrade rifle, let alone the hair trigger, is definitely felt. It's definitely going to be felt, and I think we're all ready here. Ooh, also, I figured out what these orange boxes are supposed to be. That is supposed to be for my PCSs, the chips that I put into soldiers that boosts their stats even further. So that's what those boxes are. But sadly I have no PCSs, so can't quite take advantage of that just yet. But I think whereas Rays were going to be, I think I may want something better than this laser sight. Do I have any upgrades that are available? Well, an autoloader. Do I really use an autoloader on that? I have one on this one, so it's not terrible. Yeah, let me switch to a different rifle and put the autoloader on. That would be good. It's a lot more convenient because then they can run and gun a little bit better since they're more support units anyway. And they, let's see, none of these have the bonus health like I had before with my specialists. They don't have the 14 health. So, well, I take that back. Ogawa has the bonus health. I got confused because Vargas is actually a corporal, whereas Ogawa is a squatty. So, never mind, we have bonus health soldier here on this. Oh, and I was looking at the wrong stat too, so that emphasizes even more. But whereas Rays were going to be, we have Evan to kind of take some of the direct hits there. He's going to be my front man. We have a Phantom for spotting. And with the Warlock making an appearance last episode, I'm feeling confident I don't have to worry about him here. There are still a few concerns, mind you, with the retaliation mission. A few that I'll explain depending once we figure out what type we have to deal with, because there is the one we did before where we have to rescue civilians, and then there's the one with the resistance operative, or was it the resistance soldiers fighting for us as well. And I'm concerned with Beta Strike doubling the health of everything, that they may not benefit from it. And with a better Advent mod in play, I'm also worried that the soldiers are not going to benefit from the improved AI either, so I could very well be fighting uphill battle. I'm really worried about that coming into this. More uphill than usual, that is. We'll know in a moment.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can.
Okay, it is what I thought it was.
We need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance.
They say that the chosen is leading the assault, but I'm pretty certain there's going to be no chosen to contend with. Well, let's see. Do we see a pod? Can I safely yellow move? That is a good sign. I don't want to poke up too much more, mind you, because again, I don't want to prematurely activate a pod, but being able to yellow move is going to be a nice convenience for this. Cut down as much time as possible rather than having take preemptive overwatches. Well, it still doesn't hurt to have some overwatches available, but where's Shimon gonna go? It goes without saying I want him up here. I really want Shimon up here, but is his vision gonna get obscured is the problem. Because I don't know where the pod is, so I can't make any preemptive guesses. So, do the safe thing, take the full cover there, and then once we push back the first two pods, then maybe you can get a high ground vantage point. Because we do need to train you up. Oh, here comes the Vipers I was suspecting. It's only a two-man pod, Viper and Lancer. But they got their flank, so we have a nice surround. And the Viper may not actually be too terrifying if the resistance soldiers can hit after it does its grapple. Because the resistance go immediately after them, so I could have an advantage here. I could. It just depends if they shoot the Viper. But again, it comes down to how improved is the AI of the resistance soldiers. Is it going to benefit me or is it actually going to hinder me? Especially when I got a beautiful flank shot on this Lancer right now. I don't want to squander that. But that Viper without a doubt is going to also try for a flank. So there's a lot of things to be mindful of, but I also want Evan to be the one to take the shots because of his armor, or at least be the most tempting target. And I also do have 2 aid protocols to help in that regard some. I just do not want to waste flashbangs or gas grenades so early, if I can help it. So let's see, Shaman, you got the perfect shot here. Oh, I take that back. You can't actually see the Lancer because of this damn tree. So how much health is left on this thing? I may leave you open for a pistol shot maybe instead. You can't really get to a safe spot though, so maybe it's a bad idea. So much for that thought. You can also grenade. This isn't a terrible idea to use your grenade. The tree though is going to survive. It's not going to get destroyed. I love to burn your frag as soon as possible, because you're not going to get very much use out of it later on. I'm going to have to risk taking a flank shot of some kind. Let's see. And there might be another paw on the right too. So is there a way if I can fall back? I just want to kill the Lancer in all honesty. If I could kill the Lancer, I'm happy. I sadly don't have suppression or anything to kind of keep that Viper in his place. That's like, I have to get a sergeant first. Sadly missed the 70. The near 70. Owaga, I would like to move you. I have 2 aid protocols, so one of you take your shot at least. I want to kill this thing, if nothing else. I may have to commit with both of them if I'm going to get that kill, though.
Heading to that location.
Unless I really use a flashbang. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm hoping the resistance helps me out, or at least draws the Viper's fire, because this might hurt. And Overwatch is kind of pointless here because you just have a lower chance to hit, I think, since you would activate while it moves from the tree. So just shoot, take your 45, give me a nice solid hit. It was a graze, it is what, a 33% chance to dodge, so you are limiting your options, and I hate to burn. Yeah, with it having so much health, I hate to burn your Phantom right away. So just go spotting, see if you can find another pod for me, and then maybe open up for a flank later. That's what I'll try and do. Then we'll see what happens. What the hell? Isn't he adorable? Well, I wasn't really expecting a chrysalid so early, let alone a baby one. Should I be terrified or not? Oh, and the Viper's already running away. That stinks. So I don't know what to make of this. Are we already in the goods? Are we already doing well with the Viper running away? Because the resistance soldiers don't seem to think so. And we have this crawler to deal with too, which I don't know what to honestly make of. I know where it's at though. I do need to spot that Viper though for Shaman if I want to take that shot. Let's see, do we spot anything? No, nothing at all. I'm willing to sprint though. Hopefully we could deal with that crawler easily. Oh, and I still don't see it. It's still not worth the shot though. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably still not worth trying to take that shot. But where is that chrysalid now? I saw it over there. I know I'm not crazy, right?
That's affirmative.
Still nothing, wow.
Moving to Overwatch.
Since there's nothing else to shoot at me, I don't think you take your 25 though. But we're still gonna have to move forward and try and deal with these pods still.
Headed there now.
I am still a little bit confused by this crawler. Just a little bit.
Moving to designated position.
So let's try and get some Overwatches ready. Because sadly you can't shoot at them. Not to mention the fact that, again, it's in full cover.
Scanning.
Yeah, 25 is not worth it as much as I love to try that shot.
Got it covered.
And I still would like to see that crawler so I can shoot it. There it is. Overwatch it, please. Jeez, I said Overwatch it, not my own soldier. Not Agua. Ogawa, rather. The guy with the Reaper mask, that's who I'm referring to. While we're stuck in this little hanging... while the game hangs on me some. So I don't know if that was a good thing or not to have that Viper run away, in all honesty. But why didn't the crawler activate? I just shot at it. I'm confused. I think we need to continue on with our plan, which is kill this chrysalid. Try to anyway. Because I already took a big hit. I don't think Shimon's going to get a shot off, so I might move him up. Yeah, let's move Shimon up. I don't know why this crawler's not doing anything, but maybe I'm okay with that? Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. I just need to get some shots on the damn thing though, which I'm not. It is a melee, so I don't think I have to worry about cover so much, but this could be a fatal mistake. This could very well be a fatal mistake. And Fargus, you keep moving up and see if you can find some more Advent to start shooting at. Which apparently is none. Alright, take your 60. Give us some more hits. Minimum damage, but it's almost dead, whatever the hell that thing's doing. I don't know what it's doing, and I don't like it one bit.
Affirmative, moving out.
I know what Chrysalis can do, and it terrifies me still. To no end. But at least it's like I said, there's no warlock here. This is already a bit of a dynamically different mission. With what? The Advent easily being able to retreat when their squad's all dead. This creepy but yet adorable crawler that seems to be just taking the shots and not doing much else. I don't know what to make of this. Until the soldiers start dying, I'm not going to be in a rush. Or at least getting engaged or attacked. I can live with taking my time here. Okay, take that back. Now they're getting shot at. Okay, time to try and save the day.
Isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
At least we get to see what their hit chance is. It's not very impressive with the full cover, mind you, so... Hell, they have 85 aim, I've just realized, with that full cover effect. I'm shocked that they have such good accuracy. Don't know about that one so much. Nonetheless, the plan stays the same. Let's get the hell moving forward. I'm probably going to activate a pod if I keep doing this, so... Fargus needs some backup, and we did kill the crawler.
On the move.
And you have an autoloader, so I can hold off on that for now. And I can, without a doubt, sprint forward, because... Sun He also spotted for us with the Phantom trait. Now, Shimon, we gotta find a damn good spot for you. Ideally where that doesn't have this building blocking your view, which is probably very well gonna block your view, I'm afraid to say.
Double time.
So you might be relegated to covering our flanks, I think. If you can get a good shot, that is.
Position confirmed.
But Sun He is going to keep moving forward, try and spot us that pod. And maybe do some damage in the meantime, because I know, if nothing else, the coast is clear, so... There's amazing value to sprint as a result of this.
Already there.
Now, Fargus, I want you to get grouped up with your colleagues, so you're not left in a bad spot, wherever that dang Viper's gone to. It is wounded, but it is an extra Viper to a pod, which is still scary. Yeah, these soldiers are not using cover or anything, so that's a bit of my concern. Ooh, that makes me feel better though. There goes half the health of that Lancer at least, if nothing else. Well, it's more like a third, but there goes half his health now. I wasn't lying to you, it just was delayed. There, now it's down to like a third of its health, so these resistance are now hitting this time. With still 40% chances to hit, I'm impressed. They stole my good luck, damn it. I'm still scarred by the misses that Amon and Evan managed to do with the 96 and 94, damn it. That probably got Coolio killed. But I know I'm clear. I could engage this Lancer pod. I just don't... With no vision over there, it scares me still.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Enemy sighted.
So, I would like to get ready for a flank. It sounds really fun. Really tempting right now. Let's just get everyone else up quickly. For all I know, this could be a really easy mission. I just have no way to know. I should be terrified, because that chrysalid meant something. I just don't know if it bugged out. It seemed like it may have bugged out because it didn't even come at me, let alone activate. So I'm not sure. And, let's see. I have no vision on them anymore, so Shimon can't actually get a shot. I would love to get you up here, though. Should I try to make... Ooh, this could be even better. I hope you don't mind not being able to reload Shimon, because you got a good vantage point there. Just gotta make sure you're not in vision. You could kill that Lancer right now if you got a good shot. Probably not there, unfortunately. Oh, here comes the other pod with the Viper, most likely. But at least they're shooting at someone who's in cover. Oh, I was scared for a moment that truck was about to explode. Since there's automatically fire on the map, it's really hard to say if the vehicle's burning and about to explode or not. I do need to watch that. Watch for fire coming from out of the actual vehicle and not so much just the effects of the map. Kind of like this fire over there. You could tell for a fact there's nothing that might explode there. So I need to check that before I move Shimon, I guess. Just in case. Or at least shoot with him, rather. If you can get a good shot, that is. Yep, there's fire there. Okay, the truck's not on fire. I was terrified at first, and you have a damn good chance to just kill him. Since you have nothing else to shoot at, so take it. Don't disappoint. Geez, you weren't kidding about the Polanders getting stuff done. Sorry, I forget your name off the top of my head, but been commenting on my XCOM videos. You weren't kidding, I guess. Because I can't remember what that shot was you hit on the Viper there. I think that was a 45. So far, your streak's impressive. I would like a flank, though. I'm not gonna lie, I would love a flank. But again, I'm worried about activating a pod. So I'm gonna willingly just go around and just spot. Just to cover my bases, because I'm confident this thing can die. I'm just not confident in that I may activate another pod by doing this. Okay, you are safe, you got the all clear. Make this purifier miserable for me. I just need 2 good hits though. I take that back, I only need 1.
No longer a threat. My ammo's running low.
And we have a pod on the left there, so... Fargus, I love you to climb up, but there's nowhere you can actually climb up though. So I should look for possibilities of maybe flanking. Because your 8 protocol doesn't actually require you to have vision. You just have to have it available. And I gotta remember, you have autoloaders. There's no real issue with you having only 1 shot left. Ooh, and I should be checking. Can I put 8 protocol on the resistance soldiers? That might actually be helpful in this situation. Because I still have no idea if they get double health from the beta strike yet or not. But we clear up the right pod, relatively simple. Got another stun lancer. Good thing I had the Overwatch ready. Oh, there's our Viper friend. Okay, Shimon, you might have to move. That's a little too close for comfort right now. Evan's in a good spot to engage them. The Resistance is in a good spot to engage them. I just gotta give them some backup now. And 92% chance to hit, holy crap. And they're hitting all their 40s. Except for that one round where they all missed. And that's 65. Which surprisingly, that was a 65. I thought that was full cover, that car. But, looks like a... Actually, this is a good opportunity for a gas grenade. Can I reach, though? I would like to throw a gas grenade.
Heading there now.
Hit all three of them, possibly. As tempting as that shot is. I'm not going to hit all three, though. So let's soften them up. Let's lower their accuracy. Give this Resistance soldier some support. And I may not have to commit my entire squad to this. The Viper was immune to poison. I was an idiot for thinking that. I saw it highlight red and just immediately assumed it wouldn't get debuffed. So, I'm curious. No, I can't aid protocol the soldiers. That would be kind of nice, in all honesty.
Okay.
But I do have position of a shot on the Purifier. Not much of one, mind you. It's Shimon. I think without a doubt you need to find a better spot. That Lancer is slowed, but he can still charge you if you go there. So where's a better spot? Where is a better spot for you? Because a pistol is still tempting. I'll put you here for now. A little bit better arc of vision, and you're out of their vision as well. Now, Sunhee, I think it's time for you to actually get into this fight finally, because I think there's only 2 pods left to contend with. I do need... Well, I don't actually need you to reload. You got 2 explosives available to you, so you should be perfectly fine with your 1 shot left. Fargus, on the other hand, you need to find a better spot. The further away, the better, although I'm leaving you vulnerable to gas and all that in the Viper grab. So, if you're out of vision of the Viper, that's kind of what I want. Because then the Viper has to move. If the Viper moves, it can't pull you and then strangle you, which I think is the best strategy. And he just dies to poison, I think, now. Does he die? Yep, he just immediately dies. I do regret not using that gas on the Purifier, though. But that was a pretty good turn. And also, let's see, I think I put a protocol on Evan. Actually, is there a way to find out if he has vision? Okay, he can't see the Viper, so maybe I'm okay just overwatching.
Scanning.
Okay, Lancer down. It would have been nice if he walked into poison, but he double moved, he's not doing crap. Live. Okay, that is good to know. What that basically tells me is the soldiers have double health too. Maybe not so much the civilians though, otherwise we would have seen them survive a lot more hits in the first retaliation. But now take your point blank shot. How does it feel, Viper? How does it feel? Although at that angle I don't think I can help finish off that Viper though. Not without a slash of some kind, I think, which my ranger is too far away. And I gotta keep in mind this thing's gonna explode if I probably kill it. So gotta keep my distance and watch for that dang faceless too. And we're just about ready to get into the thick of it now. And I gotta keep in mind that Trooper does have a chance to bleed me if it hits. But Purifier I think is priority because it could kill so many civilians right now. It can kill so many civilians, I need to deal with that right now. And maybe the Lancer's a bonus. Yeah, I think that's what I need to focus on. This purifier dies first, then the one that's flanking me is second. Because I don't think it actually does raw damage, it's just burning over time. Nonetheless, Shimon, you got a good chance to hit, but I think I like you using your frag. Because you're not going to get much opportunity for it, and it opens up a double kill for me. So take your grenade. Take your grenade and soften them up nicely. I was kind of hoping, secretly hoping that was a 4 damage grenade. I would have been really impressed with you. It would have been a good damn first mission with you, outside the cover-up for your promotion. Now, slashing is tempting, but you know that might explode. Flashbang's also tempting. Let's not get greedy though, let's focus on killing them. Let's focus on the double kill. So, you should be safe from explosion. Who needs the aid protocol though? I don't think anyone needs the aid protocol that I can think of, maybe, except for Evan. Hard to really say, because Fargus isn't really flanked right now, so it tells me. I just can't do much about that Viper just yet. Alright, so, one more hit will finish him off. And you got an autoloader, so you're fine. You're in full cover, so you don't need it. You're perfectly fine. Finish him off for me. Oh boy. I was worried Fargus was in trouble, but that fire could spread on her, so I gotta be ready. Who's left? Just this second purifier, which I have a good feeling about killing. Jeez, all the purifiers are exploding. Now, I want to get you ready to make your move, Sun-Hee. I don't think you can get that kill on the trooper, because the shotgun could potentially one-shot kill that thing. So I want to be ready for that. And also, Faceless, I had to be ready for that too, damn it. So time to get the hell away, at least try to get to cover. Because this just got awkward. And of course, getting the high ground is a bad idea because it just means the Faceless is going to knock me down.
Heading there now.
Let's just get out of here. Because without a doubt, you're going to take a swipe. So let's try and minimize the collateral damage, shall we? Okay, missed the 75. That was really nice. Because it's like I said, couldn't tangle anyway with the grab, I'm hoping. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna take it. Alright, another civilian down. But so far this looks good, aside for the preemptive activation on the Faceless. This is gonna hurt. I do have medkits for this. Thankfully that Faceless went last. At least they know. At least you know where they are. At least you're optimistic, right? Out of all these soldiers fighting for their lives, she's at least optimistic, and you missed an 88. Don't worry, buddy. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Now, what's my priority here? We got rid of the big threat that can kill multiple civilians in one shot. So, and I think the priority is this Faceless, because again, it can also do AoE damage if I'm positioned poorly. And if possible, I'd love to kill this trooper too, since it is a possible one-shot. But they are making it tempting to kill the Lancer right now. They are making it tempting, but I don't even think it's possible to kill this Faceless either just yet. And there's the exploding fan that, thankfully, Shimon was nowhere near. And you did use... Ooh, you have a flank on someone. Or you did have a flank. Oh, that was if I moved you. Okay, that explains it. Now, Shimon, do I back you up? Well, really, you don't have to move. I think this Faceless, without a doubt, is going to get hits on someone. At least everyone has the health to take them gracefully enough. It's just a concern of what everyone else goes after. There goes a quarter of its health right there, just about. Ooh, you got a flank on someone. Oh, that's the Lancer. I would love to take that shot. I am not gonna lie, I love that shot.
Okay.
I'm just probably not gonna be able to get the killing blow. I might as well go for the 100. Sadly, minimum damage. So it wouldn't have contributed too much against the Faceless. Full cover here.
The designated coordinates.
Gotta remember my med kit though. Let's just heal. Let's heal her. Dang it, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but we'll get to her in a moment, my Grenadier. Let's see, Evan. Let's see, Sun He. You have explosives, you have a flashbang. Which could be useful here.
Good copy. Moving on.
The Faceless could still probably reach you though. I'm not gonna lie, but this will help a bit. It won't blind our own soldiers though. It shouldn't anyway.
Take this.
It might blind a second Faceless if there's one in that group. Which is probably a bad thing because it means it also activates the Faceless. But we're good. We're good. I just don't know where to put Fargus. But she does have a free reload. Oh, she can just move behind the truck here. It's still full cover. You still hit the Faceless, and you're still safe. Although I would love to heal with you as well, though. I'm gonna take the shot. She should be... She just blinded it, so hopefully she could dodge another shot. Now, Evan, what do I do with you, buddy? You have the armor. I think I make you the most tempting target, in all honesty. So take your shot. We did a lot of damage to it. It's still not dead. It's disoriented. And, oh, you can pull again? Ugh, that I was not prepared for. I thought I was safe because you literally pulled last turn. And of course the disorient does nothing there. Because they basically have a guaranteed hit. So these two need to die quickly. We need to save Fargus as well. Ooh, I'm gonna have lots of injuries here, and that was still 100. At least we know where there are. At least that's what they're all saying, huh? They're all a bunch of optimistic fellas. Ooh, they could kill the Lancer and make my life easier. They need 2 more resistance hit or a critical. Well, you're shooting through the wall. I guess that's something. You're gonna give it less cover. Although you picked a bad... Oh, you're shooting the Faceless. I'm sort of okay with that. I would have liked the Lancer dead, so it doesn't split my efforts, my attention any, but... You have to hit him first. Therein lies the problem. So... I can slash and kill this, but... What can I can slash and kill this thing, and I think that's full cover. Perfect. I couldn't ask for much better. Not that much more better, at least. Although you're still flanked, apparently, to the Viper.
Hostile neutralized.
Now, you can reload, you can shoot. You're okay here. We still gotta deal with this Viper, though. But one thing at a time. She's got plenty of health. She should be okay for another turn. And I do have a flashbang, so... Without a doubt, Shimon, you are going to finish off this Faceless for us. And do it with style, please. First mission out, he's already got 3 kills under his belt. Well, not 3 kills, but 3 hits. 3 solid hits that felt good. Now, flashbang. We're going to save Fargus. I'm going to try and save Fargus anyway. Okay, that's all I needed. I don't think she can get a shot, though. Not a good shot, but at least she can get out now. Nope, she can get a shot. It's probably not a good idea to do, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather keep her alive. Ooh, that changes my opinion, though. I just need that hit. What else do I have left? Let me put a protocol on herself. It's not much. But with how easy it is for her to get flanked, it's definitely worth doing for the extra bit of protection. And I think that might be a wrap. One more faceless, maybe.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
Alright, so what's left here? Well, there's still more, that's all I know. Oh, it's the trooper. I forgot about that poor little nuisance. And there's still 10 civilians left, so we're in good shape for a victory here. It didn't seem like a difficult mission with the resistance soldiers, but it is still a nice dynamic one that I like a lot. Ooh, and good job missing that shot, Evan, but again, I kind of want you to take the shots with your armor. I feel it's definitely worth it, but if you make it out of this unscathed, that's a bonus. Now, I have a grenade, but I think I need 2 grenades if I want to kill that tree, so it's better just to go for the flank, I think. Oh, they might just soften them up nicely for me. Do I go for a slash? I think I go for a slash. Because Sun He hasn't really done a whole lot but spot for me. Which sadly doesn't contribute to a lot of experience for her. So it's worth finishing this off in style, and it also reveals the faceless for me. So everyone else gets a chance to do their moves. It's not a guaranteed kill though. But I have a grenadier to help ensure the kill. There you go. Nicely done. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm a little bit shocked. I was under the assumption there was a second faceless to deal with. And God knows what the hell that chrysalis was there for. I'm terrified yet glad it did absolutely nothing of note. I'm not gonna lie. Any chrysalids is a bad thing. Even if it was an adorable little plushie. But this was a nice solid victory, a few wounds. I have yet to see how bad it really was, mind you. But they should recover really quick. Without a doubt. And also, let's see what kind of promotions we get. Show me some good promotions. Preferably another sergeant. I would like to start expanding my roster of sergeants here. Okay. We got 3 promotions, 2 sergeants. Perfect. I like it. Revival protocol. It remains to be seen if this works on mind control, but if I can use this for mind control, I don't need to tell you how valuable this is. What does it tell me? It stabilizes, so it doesn't tell me a lot, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to experiment and wait until that mind control happens. Ooh, and bonds available. 2 bonds available. So the gambit paid off. Also, I gotta make sure the right soldiers are bonded with who they should be. So Sun He Park and Vargas, whose nickname is Gizmo, which I don't think I like. And what about you? Okay, so we got 2 bonds here. I'm okay with this. 2 specialists may be a little overkill, but... Oh yeah, Kowalski, how are you doing? Oh, you're almost bonded with Sun He Park there, so... That's a nice pair, I like it. Oh, come to think of it, Sun He Park was going to bond. Oh, I got all confused. It was this Vargas and Evan who was going to bond. And then Kowalcha was supposed to bond with Sun He. That was the plan, or at least the specialist rather. I got all confused. I'm just happy to have bonds, that's all. Ooh, you get Salvo, which could be really useful as a frontline fighter. You can use grenades to destroy cover and then open it up with a hail of bullets. I like it. And if I ever get you a war suit, you have amazing versatility there. I am excited for the training center when it finishes up. And how about you, Evan? What do you got? No XCOM traits yet, but now the big question. Do we get a guaranteed aim penalty on whatever we suppress, or demolition to destroy cover? I love destroying cover. The problem is, I think there's like a 80% chance of it working. I like guarantees. And I don't so much like a chance of demolition failing. But it has a lot of promise if I go with it though. But overall, that was pretty good. I like it. I messed up with the bonding a little bit, but it was pretty good. And we got a handful of corpses and a really damn early chrysalis corpse. So if I really want, I can get that dang vest, whatever it is, with the chrysalis autopsy. A lot earlier than I expected. I almost wonder if that was deliberate. I can't remember what the hell weave. I think it's the hell weave armor. That would actually be pretty useful there. I can't remember the exact stats, but plus 42 intel or supply. I love it. I really love it. I want some more of it, but we need more successful missions for that. Ooh, an engineer there too. I'm gonna have tons of engineers, but first up, the supply drop. Let's get as much supply as possible for the supply drop, and then get our mag weapons ready. I am excited for this next few turns. Although, I do need to get the black site operation ready. I think I want to prepare for the black site, because we have bullpup, pistol, shotgun, mag rifle. Ooh, this could be pretty good. Still 9 days though, ouch. Is that worth it? I don't think it is, as much as I want to start building up my intel. Although, what can I get as alternatives? The chrysalids take 16 days too. I want the armor. I'm not gonna lie, I want the armor. And this unlocks the proving ground for me, but that means nothing. I really want to start working for the armor. I'm just thinking of alternatives. What would be good to start working for before I start going for the armor? Because everything's going to take a while. 9 days doesn't seem that bad anymore when everything is over 10 days practically. Alright, I'm going to bite the bullet.
That is an important
Now,
Commander.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
let's get us some weaponry here. At least get the mag rifles, because I know without a doubt I'm going to use them. 135 supply. I like it. And shotgun's going to be pretty good, and with supply drop I can almost get everything else. Almost. Yeah, I can pretty much get everything there. I like it.
I've been digging through some of the old
Now I gotta
files
get ready to
as
bite the bullet, damn it. I have to get ready for this black site. I feel like I should. I'm just scared of how badly it's gonna go, but it will help. Okay, I'm gonna cut off here, because I think I am gonna get ready for the black site, but let me see, is Mox, what is it, not Mox, but Batman up? Batman's up, Yawn's up, and we have Harry Brown. We have a good roster. I'm gonna probably bring my A-team. Sadly, no sergeants unless I want to bring Evan in on this, but I'm gonna have to look at what I got. Ooh, and Sun Yi. Oh, your will's already back up. Geez, you're fast at recovering. I may have to consider taking Evan on this then. Anyways, I have a lot of thinking to do. I feel like this would be a missed opportunity if I didn't make him play on the black site. So thank you everyone for watching.